Atlantic's newest World Ablaze set, the Italian Infantry. In this kit, you're going to get enough figures to make 32 infantry. Let me turn this around. So in this set, you're going to have a variety of different options to kit out your Italians, whether they're in the North African theater or the European theater. So in this set, 32 figures that can be equipped with Carcano rifles and carbines, Beretta Model 38s, 2 heavy machine guns, so you can make 2 heavy machine gun teams, grenades, pistols, and more, as stated in the box here. You can also have the infantry with standard helmet, pith helmet, alpine hat, so you can make alpini, Bustinas, separate feathers to create Basiglieri. So this kit is actually very versatile in terms of how you want to make your squads. Here's an example of Italian Basiglieri in North African colors, and then your standard Italian infantry in their European uniform. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. So in this kit, you're going to get 5 infantry sprues that have 6 infantry per sprue. We'll take a closer look at that. You also get 2 command sprues that actually have your heavy machine gun weapons and other stuff on there. We'll also take a closer look at that. All right, so here is the command sprue. You have your officer right here, his torso. You also have the heavy machine gun here, as well as the tripod, or part of the tripod. You have a number of different arm options and weapons options. There's a couple axes here. There's, I believe, the ammo can for the heavy machine gun, as well as different other options here, including a Carcano with bayonet. Let's take a closer look at it. The ubiquitous pointy hand, so you can denote that it is an officer, as well as a holstered pistol. This is the officer. It's fairly well detailed. Alright, on the other side, a couple shovels. Here's your Carcano with bayonet, ammo pouches, closed fist hand or arm, binoculars, pistol, axes, shovels. And that's that sprue. And this is the standard infantry sprue. You get 5 of these, which equal to 30 infantry figures. You have many different head options. And let me zoom in here. As you can see, there's your kit, your knapsacks, holstered bayonets, different packs. This is an example of the feather for the Basiglieri. We'll take a closer look at the torsos in a little bit. I'm just going to push through here. Here's a light machine gun. Some bayoneted Carcanos. More feathers, obviously. Canteens. These are the alpini hats, I guess. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the torsos. So, it's very well detailed. Some different poses here. Again, because this is Wargames Atlantic, all they did was repeat the sprues. Although you get a nice number of them, your poses are going to be pretty static there. Pretty step. But that is not such a bad thing, especially if you have a variety of different options to build out of this infantry set. You got Alpini, you've got standard Italian infantry, you got Basiglieri, and then in North African or European theater uniforms. So that's the nice thing about Wargames Atlantic. So that's the sprue. And there you have it, Wargames Atlantic's World Ablaze Italian Infantry, a great way to start an Italian army. The nice thing about Wargames Atlantic is that the figures are pretty decent. They might not be your cup of tea if you like heroic scale, which Warlord does have a new Italian set out, or a number of new Italian sets out. But if you're just wanting to dabble in Italians, whether in the North African or European theaters, this is not a bad set to have. You get a number of figures, that's 32. And the wonderful thing about this set is the flexibility that you have in creating your squads. You can make them in the standard European uniform or the North African uniform. You can create Alpini, you can create Basaglieri, all in one kit, and that's fantastic. The other thing about Wargames Atlantic is the value that you get. Again, 32 infantry is not something to sneeze at, considering that the previous releases from Warlord have been metal, so you would get 9 or 10 in a metal squad. Here you can make 3 squads as well as officers and heavy machine gun teams, which is another separate metal blister. I don't have the Warlord Games new Italian sets, so I can't really compare, but this was readily available for me, and decided to jump on it since I already have an Italian army. So this is definitely going to kit out my Italian army, make it a little bit better, and then I have the 2 heavy machine guns, which will be something nice to have. So alright, if you like this video, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate it if you would. Click the bell notification icon to get notified of all new unboxings coming out of the channel, and then click the link in the description below to join our Discord server. That's the best way I can personally interact with you and chit-chat you about Wargames Atlantic, Bolt Action, and any other subject and game that we cover on the channel. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more unboxings from Wargaming Noob Historical.